The people of Plateau have been through so much, unfortunately. There's been killings upon killings, and the state of insecurity hasn't gotten any better in Plateau State. It's a conversation that the whole of the country is involved in. But it's great that Peter Obi decided to extend his sympathies to the people of Plateau State. But we're hoping that the government in power, the current government in power, sees the need for a state of emergency. You know, right now it's gotten out of hand. I know somebody who has family in Plateau State, and we gathered together for a hangout. And the person was looking down, and the person just said, you know what, pray for me and for my family, because it's almost like we can't go to bed at night with peace of mind. Every morning, you're hoping not to hear negative news from your parents. You're hoping that you can still call them and they'll be alive. And that's the reality of what a number of people have to live with every day.
Yeah. So there is that, you know, and there's also the, you know, the part where, so Peter Obi, of course, you know, did visit yesterday. It was his birthday. In the build up to his birthday, he did announce that he wasn't going to be celebrating, that he was, of course, encouraging everyone to, you know, give to the poor and those who are really, really going through tough times in Nigeria. Yesterday on social media, there was a lot of fanfare, mostly celebrating his birthday. From his, you know, online supporters, and of course, you know, there was a lot of giveaways also. A lot of money was given out. A lot of aid was given out also, mostly because of what he said. But the thing that I'm pointing out here is that, you know, this is something that he has always done. He has always been that person that goes to communities, looks out for schools that need to be helped, look out for hospitals that need to be helped, looks out for internally displaced persons camps that need to be helped, and gives to them. It has always been his character, and, you know, the person that he has been. And this is once again, you know, another opportunity that the Nigerian government should have used to tell Nigerians that they understand the pain that Nigerians are dealing with and they're going through. But Peter Obi, who is not president, who is not a government official, who is not even in office, is the one taking responsibility, or seemingly doing the things that you would expect from people who are in office. The Senate president, for people who haven't followed the Plateau State incident, more than 500 lives have been lost in Plateau State in the most gruesome manner, to bandits, terrorists. Nobody even knows who these people are. That still the Nigerian government has not been able to, you know, beat their chest to say that they have arrested and they are prosecuting. Thousands of lives have been lost in the Middle Belt region of Nigeria in the last long while, and this is almost a weekly occurrence. The Senate president has not visited these places. The Nigerian president has not visited. The Nigerian vice president has not visited. Like, nobody who is currently in office has thought to themselves that the lives in Plateau State matter, you know, and so maybe I should pay them a visit. Nobody, not one person who is currently in office has decided that maybe those lives, you know, matter. The Senate president is posting vlogs or reels of himself going to work with, you know, different, you know, security, you know, aides running after his car and his, you know, infinity cap. It is so annoying, really, just seeing the body language. And, you know, in the Buhari administration, I kept talking about body language, the body language. So even if you don't mean it, and that's the thing with politics, even if you don't mean it, let your body language show that at least you care. Let the people feel, you know, that you care, that there's some concern about these things. As president, yes, the law doesn't necessarily state that you must go to every location that there's a disaster that has taken place, but at least for a country that is going through its worst, you know, state of inflation and recession, is going through really, really severe, you know, cost of living crisis, you should at least have the body language to show Nigerian people that you are concerned.
The truth is that if several other African countries were to go through a fraction of what we're going through in Nigeria,
they would have, you know, either crumbled
apart,
or just exactly. Right? But of course, we have
such tenacity to be able to withstand immense level of hardship and pain. We're pushed to the wall, we go behind the wall. It's almost like Nigerians keep enduring. Like, how do you, first of all, we're just talking about the tweet that analyzed the increase of fuel prices in 3 months, 15,000 to fill a tank, 15,000 naira to fill a tank in June, 30 in July, 55, 30 in June, 55 in July.
Yeah.
It's a massive increase, right? But if you go back to, we talked about Senegal a while ago, and what happened, I think it was the bus crash. The nation declared 3 days of mourning.
Yeah.
You see that there is empathy. There is a sense of, we have lost our people, we are sad, we are crying with you, right? But we don't get that a lot.
Yeah.
And you can't be a very good leader if you don't know how to empathize with your people.
If you do not have it, you don't have it, and that's the thing. Like Rivers people will say, if he didn't day, didn't day. And so what Peter Obi basically is showing, to a large extent, and that's why he continues to win the hearts of the people, regardless of what political side of your side you are on. APC, PDP, LPA, NNPP, NNPC, whichever one that you support, you would always be able to see that there is something about this particular character, that continues to win the hearts of the average Nigerian, because that is simply what they want.